Hello, my name is Francisco Salvarran, and today for my evidence number 2, I'm gonna do my challenge analysis. In the first part of this video, I'm gonna explain the situation and the challenge. The situation is that Dr. Los Santos, a prestigious cardiologist, was sued by a patient of hers because of malpractice. A malpractice accusation is a very delicate situation for every physician. Why? Because once you have been accused of malpractice, it's very difficult to remove and to raise the biggest stain of an accusation like this. Fortunately, she won the case and she didn't have to face any legal consequences. But she because of this damage to her reputation, she can't find a job. No one wants to hire her, and it has really damaged not only her reputation as I already said, but her honor and her ability to get a job. The challenge is to provide Dr. Dos Santos with the best alternatives and solutions and proposals in order for her to erase the stain and regain her name and her reputation and help her in order to solve this problem. In the second part of the video, I'm going to explain the best judicial and international alternatives she has. The first one is a demanda por daño moral. In this lawsuit, she's going to present it in front of a civil judge, and according to the 1960 article of the Civil Federal Code, she can do a lawsuit because a third party was damaging her image and reputation. In terms of economic, if she's trying to get some money, this is a very good alternative. The second one is the habeas data. Habeas data is a new term that was integrated by the Corte Interamericana de Derechos Humanos, which if you present it against an inter-American court, you can gain access to any database in order to modify or delete or archive any type of information, not only personal but also in terms of material belongings. And the last one is the Tribunal de Conciliación y Arbitraje, and this one is more complicated because there hasn't been an abuse from an authority, but this can be also an option. In this part of the video, I'm gonna briefly explain the best extrajudicial and administrative opportunities that Dr. Los Santos has in order to solve her problem. The first one is with ENAI. This is gonna be an administrative solution because you are going to an institution. ENAI, according to the 22 article in the Ley Federal de Protección de Datos, anyone can get to their personal data and modify it or archive or even delete it if they want. The second one is gonna be CNDH, because according to the 12th article of the Universal Human Rights Declaration, nobody can be prejudiced and no one can mess with your reputation and honor, and this is going to be with the CNDH here in Mexico, and it's going to be an administrative solution. And the last one is going with Google. Google has an application form in order to ask them to remove your personal data, and this is also a really good opportunity because you don't have to go to an institution, you can do it directly with Google. It's going to be administrative also. I think the best strategy Dr. Los Santos can follow is going to ENAI and rectifying her ARCO rights, which are 4: derecho al acceso, derecho a la rectificación, derecho a la cancelación y derecho a la oposición. As the name say, each right is related to an action a person can do regarding her or his information in databases. She only needs to fill a form which will ask you to, as I said, to rectify each one of your rights. To why do you want to access, why do you want to rectify it, why do you want to cancel it, or why do you want to opposite, which means to modify it. Then after filling form, she needs to comply her identity with the institution, and finally, if the decision that they give her isn't the best one, she can apply a derecho a revisión in order to get her case revised and get another solution. I think law and ethic are really important in every part of our society, and I'm not only saying that because it's what everyone is going to say. I truly believe that in order to live in a just society, in a functional society even, in order to live in a functional society, it needs to be regulated by law. And in the part of ethics, I think it's more complex because the ethic of every society is different, but we have international laws or federal laws in order to have everything regulated. I think law and order are really important parts of every sense of our lives. Without law we wouldn't be here. I think the Greek world gave us a lot of stuff in terms of democracy, law, and even to this day we're still using it. So it's functional and it works and it makes society a better place to live, not only for the people who has privilege or not, but for every type of individual. Every time a new law is approved, it is approved in order to help the people, in order to help every part of the society, not only the rich, not only the poor, not only the middle class, in order to help every single part of the society. And I'm really glad I took this course. At first, the first two classes, I was totally freaked out because I didn't understand a thing. I think at the end of the unit, I really learned a lot of things, understand how the law works, and how the system, the federal system, the administrative system, the judicial system, every type of system regarding law and order and all that stuff. And I'm really glad I took this class, and it has really served me a lot, and it's going to continue, to continue helping me. And I am really glad I took this course also, because as a medical student and a future physician, if everything goes according to plan, one I can't know if I'm not gonna make a mistake or not. In order to have this course related of a malpractice and then a defamation and everything I said in the beginning, that is a stain that is really difficult well to erase or to clean in your history record. So I think it's very useful, not only for medical students, for every type of professional, or for every type of person to know something about law in order to defend yourself. You can't rely on other people knowing more than you, and that's something you understand by living, that you need to worry about yourself and have the right tools in order to defend yourself if something happens. So I'm really glad I took this course, and I want to say thank you to both professors, because they were absolutely amazing in every single part, in grading, in making the class interesting. Because I think that for the group they had, there is a heterogeneous group that doesn't, I don't want to say that doesn't care of law, but isn't really interested in law. Because if we're interested, we will have studied law, but we didn't. So making it an enjoyable course during the full 5 weeks, it's a tremendous effort by all professors, and I'm really glad I took this course. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a great life. Thank you.